Surely Live, and I'm here with
Pressley, and I'm here playing Fuck Her Up.
Pressley, you're so excited.
I'm so excited. I've been wanting to do this for so long, so I'm ready.
Are you nervous?
Yes, I'm like really nervous, but I'm really excited. Like, yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna
What's
be good.
going through your brain with the sour candy?
I just don't want to get here. That's all I care. Like, I just don't want that. Like, this is okay. I think I'll be able to handle it, but those two
No.
scares me. Like, I don't want to be there.
I told you, but we got a new badge, so
They're looking fresh.
like disgusting.
They look intense.
I'm actually nervous for you.
I'm really scared. I don't normally do sour candy, so.
I was gonna say, what's your tolerance?
I don't know, cause
Okay.
like I just don't like when I was younger. My mom never let me have like warheads or anything, cause like she thought I was gonna like choke on it. So like I just like don't do sour candy. So
there's no tolerance essentially.
No.
Yeah.
no,
So it's gonna be great.
it's gonna be really good.
Your reactions are gonna be very spot on. We're gonna love that.
So good.
Okay, so everyone's been begging to have you on, and you have tea to spill.
I don't know what tea I have to spill. I'm really nervous.
Level 1.
Okay, just eat it.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
gonna go for it.
Okay, can I put this in here?
Yep. Okay. So you have your new podcast, Cool Conversations, where you deep dive, into topics you care about a lot. But what is one story that you have never told the internet that you're gonna tell us right now that hasn't been mentioned on Cool Conversations either, but you could say you're gonna talk about it eventually on Cool Conversations?
I guess. Okay, I can say something that people like really don't know.
Yeah. Perfect.
Basically, this is like really intense. So we're starting off pretty intense.
Okay.
My parents got divorced when I was, how old? 2 months old. And so my dad, who everybody knows on social media, has been my dad since I was 4.
Yeah.
But everybody thinks that he's like my biological father, but he's not. But I claim him as my dad.
Yeah.
But I actually have never talked about that, ever. A lot of my friends don't even really know that, but like, yeah. So I am a child of divorce, but I love my dad. He is my chosen dad. Like, I pick him.
Yeah,
So,
we love him.
yeah, that's probably something I'll end up talking about on the podcast because
Yeah.
a lot of people go through that, but you guys are the first to know that.
Have you ever talked to your real dad?
When I was like, I don't know, I had to do like visitation when I was younger,
Yeah.
but like not anymore.
Yeah.
No, just my dad.
We're done with
We're
that.
done
Now
with that.
We're done
Like,
with your actual dad.
my dad
now.
is my dad, only one I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why haven't you brought it to the internet, do you think, sooner?
I don't know. I think it was just like more of like, I just really didn't want to get into it. Like,
Yeah.
my dad's my dad, and that's the only dad that I really like know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
why?
Do you remember life before 4 years old?
Thank
Okay.
God.
You remember your
Thank
dad.
God. Yeah, I just remember my dad. So
What do you think you'll do when you deep dive about it on your podcast?
I don't know. It'll probably end up being when I talk to somebody who's gone through something similar, because so many kids have gone through it that I think it's like important to talk about.
Yeah.
But honestly, there's not like much that like went into it, like goes on. Like, my dad's like, that's just like, he's my dad. Like, that's
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? So.
Oh my gosh. No, I deep dove about you yesterday and didn't see
Yeah,
that
like, you
anywhere.
literally don't see it anywhere, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. When did you decide to start Cool Conversations, or like that you wanted your own podcast?
Well, I started this series on my TikTok called Dear Pressley, where
Yeah.
I had people like submit anything that they were like going through or that they wanted to talk about, because everybody is obviously like going through so much, and it's helpful when you can talk to somebody about it. And so I started like going through answers on my TikTok, and it actually got like received really well, and I was like, oh, I can turn this into something like bigger and like bring in other people and like get their opinions on it. So Dear Presley's now like a segment on the podcast, but it's just like more of like an open conversation about like things that teens go through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's smart for you to do it too,
Yeah.
because a lot of people, like, as you like tested it essentially on TikTok, and then it grew into, we'll start a podcast.
Well, yes, yeah.
Okay, you had some tea in level 1.
I know. Wait,
You're like, I don't have tea. It's the tea. Like 5 minutes later, the tea we still.
Just dropped it real quick, just a little bit.
Did you think it was sour?
No, I actually really liked it. It was
You're doing
really
great
good.
then.
Okay.
You're doing great.
Okay.
You didn't think that was that sour. Okay, let me see what 2 is. Okay.
So I have to do one of these.
Yeah, just
Which
one.
is
They're
the
small.
best one?
Blue or pink? Okay, so you do have new music coming, and some holiday music. So what is one song that you have written that you could never release, and you're gonna name drop who it's about?
Me.
Yeah.
Do I have to answer that?
Yeah. If not, you have to eat another one. Or 5. Just kidding, just one.
I just don't think I can name drop. That's so scary. I'm gonna eat another one. I can't.
Can you give a hint? Do you think people would guess?
Yes.
They would guess if you gave a hint?
Yes.
Do you want a hint?
No.
I have to eat then too. Okay, why you don't want? But you have do you have a song written about them?
Yes.
A lot of songs?
No, just one.
Just one.
No, they don't deserve more than one. Just one.
Took one
One
writing
done.
session.
That's it. I just need to get the feelings out, and that's it.
Do you think they know it's about them? If you were to ever release it, would they be like, oh, that's about me?
Maybe, but like I don't know. So oblivious. Anyways, they probably wouldn't get it.
Right over their head.
Like literally.
Okay, but can you tell us a hint about some of the new music?
Yeah, I mean, I have my holiday song. It'll be out by the time this comes out. It's
Oh,
dropping
perfect.
this Friday.
Okay.
It's a cover of Mistletoe by Justin Bieber.
Oh my God.
Because he's my
Classic.
favorite ever. Yeah, and then I have some new music coming on top of next year, which is very, very exciting.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Are you gonna do an album or EP?
EP.
Okay, EP.
EP, top of next year.
Someone did ask though, because I posted that you were gonna be on Pucker Up, and they were like, how did you even decide you wanted to get into singing?
So I grew up in New Jersey, and I did a lot of Broadway auditions and stuff like that, growing up, because we were so close to New York. So I would take singing lessons, but when I was younger, I only thought I was gonna be a dancer.
Yeah.
So that's kind of all that my main focus was, just in competitive dance and training for professional dance work. But
Right.
then once I did Dance Moms and I moved out here and I started growing my following on social media, I saw an opportunity for being able
Right.
to do the stuff that I really want to do, which is acting and singing. That's always been something that I craved and wanted my whole
Right.
life. But I just never really I was oh, I'm just gonna dance,
Yeah.
whatever. But when I got the opportunity to actually do it and invest in that, I just ran with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
That's how you got into it.
Yeah.
Okay, well you made me eat there, which was rude. Just kidding.
Okay.
Okay, this one is Smack the Table. So
Okay, wait, what is that?
So basically, if this applies or if you can do something, you're gonna smack, and then you're gonna
Okay.
proceed to talk about it.
Okay.
Okay. Do we think it's sour? So smack the table if you can tell us a secret from Nickelodeon's Aaron and Aaron.
I guess I can. When we filmed the scene where it was my friend Jensen and I were on a date or whatever, we filmed that for 4 hours and it
Oh,
was
God.
so long. And Jensen and I were struggling to remember which line came because they were changing it back and forth. So we were looking at the set design of that we could see from the other sets, and we were associating different letters. So if you can see we're literally reading from different sets all over trying to remember what we're saying. And literally that was the first day we met, and it was literally so funny. We sat across from each other for 4 hours just talking about the most random stuff. And now he's one of my closest friends. So.
Yeah, we love him.
I mean,
now.
it worked. It worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever dated or had a crush on a co-star from any acting project or show that you've done? You must be honest. Smack the table if you've had a crush on a co-star or dated one.
Oh, I've never dated one, but I definitely did. I definitely liked one.
Who was it? Was it in the recent years of your life?
Well, yeah. Well, it was gonna be when I was 4.
Was it not Jensen though? You're just friends.
Yeah, just friends.
You've never dated in real life. Kissed?
No.
I'm just checking. I just wanted to make sure.
Not Jensen.
The other person you're thinking of, have you kissed them?
No.
Okay. Smack the table.
My mouth is-
There's another question about your love life, so I'm not even gonna pester about it right now. Okay. You're gonna smack the table if you would re-film Stage Fright again with Brad TV. I have to eat this because you didn't answer.
I would, just because the cast that I worked with were some of the best people ever. My friend Tahani, who I'm still so close with, Skylar, Sophie, we're all still such good friends. I think that is one of the only reasons why I would.
Yeah.
Because they're just so nice. And also I feel we kind of, I'm struggling to talk.
The sound.
I feel we also kind of got robbed of the experience because it was right at the, right when COVID was starting.
Oh my God.
So it was
Yeah.
I would do it again.
Yeah.
Also because of that.
Every single person that has been on here that I've asked about Brad TV has always loved the people that they worked with.
It's an amazing, my cast was amazing, the crew was amazing, some of the best people to work with, and that was like one of my first acting jobs, and I think that was like one of the best like experiences like starting out that I could have asked for. Like it was so great.
Yeah. After you filmed that, did you like crave wanting to act more because you loved it so much?
Yes, and we filmed that in such a short like period of time that I was like, oh my god, I want to do it again. Like it was literally like maybe 3 weeks, which is crazy. And then I was like, ugh, I just like knew that that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a secret?
A secret?
From filming that?
I don't think so.
Fine.
I can't remember. I don't think.
Okay, I won't make you eat another one. Yes. Okay.
I'm like struggling.
Smack the table if you can tell us a secret from Justin Bieber Purpose Tour. Because you danced.
Oh my gosh, I can. Wait, T. I was like towards like the end of the tour, and like obviously he had like different kids for every city, every show. And in the beginning of the tour, the kids actually got to like meet Justin beforehand.
Yeah.
But some like crazy mom, like I don't know what she like did like when they were doing like their meet and greet, she like either like I don't know, like was being like weird, so they stopped it. So the rest of the kids in the tour didn't get to meet him because of this mom that like
ruined it for all the
ruined the
kids.
experience. So I'm so mad. I had to take a picture with a cardboard cutout instead, and all the other
Not you
kids
dancing for him on a full tour.
Yeah.
Here's the cardboard cutout.
And then I'm like, oh yeah, you can get a picture with the cardboard cutout. But I'm like so upsetting because like a bunch of the other kids got to like actually like talk to him and meet him. Like I guess I did on stage, but like I didn't get like that.
Like
I'm
the
so
hey
sad.
Justin.
So
like,
sad.
Yeah.
I'll never get over that actually.
Not the mom ruining it.
I know. I'm like, what were you doing?
Yeah, for all of us.
And perfect for
children.
everyone else. But also another thing. So in the video of like me with Justin, he's like talking to me on the mic, and then he like says something to me, but like he didn't say it on the mic. And I came off stage. My mom was like, "What did he say?"
Yeah.
I literally have no idea. I could not remember. I blacked out, and to this day I do not know what he says to me. And it's like so heartbreaking because I don't remember. And
You
I'm
don't
like,
know what he said?
No.
Justin Bieber said
No,
to you.
I don't remember because I was just so excited and I literally like love him. And I was just like in awe that I literally like blacked out. And I just don't remember what he said. And it's so sad.
You
like,
still have the have the video.
Yeah, but you can't tell or like hear it.
You can't read lips either.
No, it's just like.
At least you have a video.
Yeah, but like,
we
I'll
don't
never
know
get over
said.
that.
What if he said, "I'm in love with you"?
Right?
Or like, you're the prettiest girl I've ever seen. Let's go on a date, and you're like, "Bye,
Bye.
bye, Justin. Catch you never."
So sad. Really so sad.
That's crazy though that you did dance for the like. That's nuts.
It's insane. It's insane. I hope that I meet Justin one day and I can like tell him.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, like I met you.
Him remembering,
Do you
remember what he
I
said
like
to
make
you.
him watch the video. Like this is me.
That's cool. Okay, smack the table if there's one clip that you can think of on the internet that you'd erase of you.
Oh yes, and I actually need to talk about this. Okay, so when I was like fresh off of Dance Moms, Abby had this like podcast that she would talk about, and it was called Ask Abby.
Yeah.
And I went on it, and she had us like do this thing about like making like a pyramid and like putting like making your own pyramid, and it had like girls from my season and like Brady, and then like literally everyone passed on the show, and I like was making my period. I'm so nervous to talk about this because I have to make sure I get my words right because I don't want anybody to be mad at me. But I was making my pyramid and I put like Mackenzie on it, who I love. Like I idolized the girls on Dance Moms so much. Like they were my idols growing up and like still are. Like I look up to them all so much. And I put Mackenzie on it and Abby like made a comment. And I don't know, I was literally 12 years old and I just like was like agreeing and like laughing with Abby. And it got like taken out of like context so badly. I got put on Tik Tok room when that was a thing.
Oh my
I got
God,
completely canceled because like people thought I was like talking badly about Mackenzie, which I literally was not trying to do at all.
Yeah.
And like I literally apologized to Mackenzie. Like I wrote her a whole thing. I was like, I'm so sorry. Like I hope you know like I was not saying anything bad, but like the clip still like circulates and I'm just like, I need to tell everyone like please stop. Like I did not mean that in any way. I literally love her so much and it was literally just like a funny game that we were doing and I like didn't say anything bad and I was just like nodding to Abby because I don't know.
You nod naturally.
12, like I just like that's what I do. I'm like yes, like laugh.
I'm 12.
Like, exactly. So not saying anything bad. Like I love Mackenzie. We already like talked about it and all good things.
All clear with
All
Mackenzie.
clear with
Mackenzie knows.
Yes, she knows. And I like apologized. I was like, I didn't mean it that way. But yeah, clearing the air there, guys.
Yeah.
I love Mackenzie. Would never say anything bad about her. Please just like stop.
Well, a lot.
I would erase that if I could.
Yeah, we could
just because I just don't want to see it
internet.
again. Yeah.
That's crazy though, because don't worry, we're getting into Dance Mom's tea. Don't you even worry. This is the last one to smack the table. Smack the table if you're crazy when it comes to liking someone. Go ahead. Go ahead. Light smack.
I feel like a light smack. Like I'm not like crazy, but like I don't know.
Little bit.
Like a little, like I don't know. When I like somebody, I like somebody.
Yeah. You're just a girl.
I'm just a girl. Like what else can I do?
I'm just a girl.
Yeah.
Okay, you did good.
Like
Smack the table was good.
I keep looking at my mom.
Your mom's like, okay.
Did I do good?
No, I've had them plenty of times. It takes like 5 seconds to kick in. Don't worry, it gets sour. Okay, speaking of Dance Moms, you're going to spill a Dance Mom secret that you've never told the internet.
Okay.
Never told the internet.
I just got like a tingle in my jaw. Oh my god, I'm sweating. Never told the internet. Guys, my mom should be on this episode. Yeah, so apparently when like I think it was like episode 4 or 5 when we had to choose our duo partner, the producers told me to choose Brady, which I didn't know. They told my mom, I guess. And you can see actually, and now that I think about it, in the show, she like says like choose wisely or like pick smart or something and like looks at me, and that's when I was like, oh okay. Like I'm gonna choose Brady because like he was like one of like they were all great, but everybody knows like he's the only boy. Like that's like the smartest choice you can make.
Right.
Yeah, and then the whole episode was like surrounded by that. So I guess that's like
makes
I guess it
now.
makes sense now. But I had no idea.
That's tea. Mom tea. Dance Mom
Yeah, so
tea.
I guess the producers got what they were asking for.
But a lot of the like clips, if you look up, do you watch them?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I was like, do you look up like, your name on YouTube?
Yeah,
or
I do.
anything,
Sometimes
like,
for fun.
pop up or whatever. Everyone in the comments though took your takes your side every time because you
Thank
got
God.
yelled at.
I know. I was like,
given it is Dance Moms, but still, like everyone's like, poor Pressley, what's going on?
And she was like, you guys only won because of Brady. And I was like,
okay,
maybe, probably. Like, I don't know. But yeah, crazy. I feel like I was always getting yelled at. But I do feel like the people that watch it were like always on my side, which
love.
Thank you.
Also, Abby Lee Miller's wigs, those were. Can you comment on that? Like, do you have just a personal comment on her wigs that she was wearing?
I don't have a comment on it.
No comment.
No.
Okay.
Wear what you want to wear. Wear what makes you feel great. That's it.
That's fine.
Oh my gosh. But, this is also like something that's just kind of funny. When you see like our interviews, like towards the end of the season, like when they start editing episodes, like if they like need like a clip of you like saying something for like previous episodes, they'll have you like do it. So like do like little like sound bites. So we had to go into interviews one day, and they like handed us a bunch of cards, and my mom wasn't in there with me, and they like handed me like stuff to say. And thank God this was not in the show because it is so mean. And they made me say like, oh, I don't know why Abby's talking with all the plastic jewelry that she wears. And I said it because they told me to, and I was by myself, and I was 11 or 12. And then I got out, and my mom was like, oh, what the heck you say? And I told her, and she was like, are you kidding? And I was like, I know it's so mean, but I thought I had to
say it.
Thank God it wasn't in the show. I didn't mean it. I didn't say it. If that clip ever comes, I was told.
You were told.
Not me.
You didn't have a
Not
choice.
me.
You didn't have a choice.
Not me.
Is there anything that either didn't make it besides that or made it that you, one, wish didn't, or two, wish...
Oh, okay.
Get out of there.
The whole thing about me saying I like Brady is the craziest thing. I remember when I was watching that back, I had the show playing, and it like cuts to a clip. It's in the same episode of where like I chose him as my partner, and it cuts to me in an interview saying like, I think he's really cute if I'm gonna be honest. And I watched it and I was like, oh my God, I never said that. And I like specifically remember that interview. I didn't know that they were like filming. I was just talking to my producer, like whatever.
Right.
And this was in the time where like we all had a crush on like the Dolan twins.
Oh, as we all did. As we all did.
We were all there. We all loved the Dolan twins.
That was an era.
Like,
oh, okay.
Like,
would marry, yes.
Absolutely. And I was talking to my producer about something, and I think she was saying like, oh, like Grayson or Ethan. And I was like, oh, Grayson, like I think he's really cute if I'm gonna be honest. Did not know that they were recording. So that is literally me talking about Grayson Dolan, but they made it seem like Brady, which I think is just so funny. And like, I'm just like, this is just so...
Not it being about Grace and Dolan.
Like, yeah, of course.
If they had left that in, that would have done just as good. Because
like,
every little girl would have been like, same.
Like, me too.
Literally same.
But yeah, so I think that that's so funny. And like, I've talked about this with Brady because we find it so funny. He's one of like my best friends. And it's just like, so random. Like, it's just, it's insane.
Was there anybody that you were super close to on the show that but you didn't get a lot of screen time together?
I think Hannah. Like, Hannah is also one of my like best friends now. And like, they don't even really show us like being friends in it, which is just sad. But like, we hang out all the time now and I love her. Yeah. So.
Abby Lee Miller's secret?
Abby Lee Miller's secret? I feel like
I have 1,200.
I'm like, let me see. How much time do we have? A lot. I don't know. I think that like something that like people like discredit her for, she's actually so funny. Like, yes, she's like brutal, but she's hilarious, and I find her so funny. And like now that I'm like older and I'm like more like mature and like I've been through all of it, like I can just appreciate her for her humor. Yeah. Rather than anything else. And like actually have a conversation with her, and she's actually very nice and very supportive of everything that I'm doing now, which I'm just like so thankful for. But yeah, I think she's very funny, and I think people look over that. Maybe not, but
no, some people do.
Some people do.
Some
She's
people
very funny.
do.
But yeah, she wants a secret, or not even a secret, but like a funny story. Once we were saying something, well, once she told me how to fill in my eyebrows, and that's when I started filling in my eyebrows.
Thank you, Abby.
Thank you, Abby. At the ripe age of 12.
Yeah. She's like, here's a glam.
She's like, here's a list of everything you need to do. But then also I was saying, we were talking, and she was like, you know, out of all 32 Baskin Robbins flavors, you'd be vanilla. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay.
Thanks, Abby.
Thank you. Oh. Like, okay. But like, just comments like that, like I probably would have been so hurt by, but like now I'm like,
that's funny.
That's
hilarious. We gotta give her a little bit of credit.
I literally tell people that story all the time because I think it's hilarious, because she just doesn't care. She's like, yeah, you're vanilla.
She doesn't care. You're vanilla.
You're vanilla.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
The behind the scenes of that.
It's just so funny. Like, they don't even show like the funny stuff on the show.
Yeah.
Like,
it's drama.
It's all drama, but we had so much fun. Like, there were so many funny things that they just like cut out.
They're like, no, we don't need funny.
Yeah, like the
we don't
behind
need
the
humor.
scenes is so much better. Like, they could make like a whole nother show with just like the cut stuff.
Yeah. They should do that.
Honestly,
they should do that.
Wait, I just
you get credit.
Give me credit.
You get credit. Is there anything though that you had happen to you on the show that you have PTSD today from it?
For sure. I mean, like the whole like body image thing that I went through on the show, like at such a young age, definitely affected me. Like now and still does. Like I've definitely gotten like better with it, and like, but I remember like.
Again, you put it out if you need to.
It's funny this thing. It's like it's been there for so long. But I remember like right after the show, like I was struggling a lot with like eating like body dysmorphia, because like it was so harsh, and I was so young, and I never even like thought about anything like that. But like right after, I like started like checking calories on stuff, and I was like, ugh, like that definitely like affected me. But like I've gotten so much better. But there was like a period of time where like it was rough for sure.
You have millions of people commenting on it,
and like
also
people still like comment on like, which I think like end all like commenting about people's bodies, like that needs to stop, because I still get comments about it now. Like now it just like goes over my head, like I really don't care. Right. But like when I was younger, like that's so damaging to people. Yeah. And like especially like coming out of all of that and having that being like a whole thing like on national television, like you don't want to hear it more like in your comments. Right. Like, a whole thing. But I've gotten better. But I definitely like went through that for sure.
Yeah, definitely. The long-lasting effects of childhood trauma.
Wonderful things. We all love it.
Okay, oh my god, I wanted to ask you about the scissor hands because Halloween's coming up.
Happy Halloween.
That was nuts.
Crazy. One of
why were you doing
I don't know. For some reason, I got every single horror dance. I was The Exorcist. I did like a car crash dance, like where I was like a ghost. The scissor hands, Annabelle. I was like, why am I scared? She actually told me that I had to do scary dances because I couldn't just be a pretty lyrical dancer.
Oh, thank you.
Which I was like, okay.
Excellent.
Thanks so much. But yeah, it is perfect for Halloween time. But that was one of the craziest things, like having to do scissor hands. Like,
no,
I was like,
you were like also crawling.
Like crawling in the butt. And the funniest thing to me is like when I'm having like that whole like breakdown moment where my mom like fights with Abby, whatever. I'm like crying, like trying to wipe my tears, like the scissors on my hand, and that is literally like the whole point of like the movie, like. Edward Scissorhands, like, he has all the cuts on his faces because he's crying and wiping his tears. I was like, that's literally me. I was like, that is literally me right now. Like,
yeah, it's like, the trend on TikTok right now, the subtle foreshadowing. It's like you, and then the subtle foreshadowing is like the cuts. And
ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Like, now watching it, like, at the time, that was so traumatizing.
Yeah.
But now watching it, I'm like, that's hilarious.
No,
Like,
yeah.
it's actually so funny that I'm, like, sobbing with scissors on my hands. I'm like,
and no one's taking them off you.
Like, everyone's just letting me, like, sit there, and I'm like, like, what is happening?
No, yeah, I was laughing at it, but I was like, poor thing, like when she was younger. But now it's just like,
now it's
why is
so
this real
funny.
life? Why is this
Like, it's just humorous.
It's
Like,
real.
it really is. It's just so funny.
And Halloween, how to bring it up.
Happy Halloween.
Okay, this one's a fun one, and also these ones.
I'm so
I feel like you're gonna make me eat for this one. We're gonna find out. Maybe you're gonna be open about it.
Probably not.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Probably not. Okay. What is the status of your current love life? This was popular. People wanted to know. Are you single?
Yes, I am single.
What's the status of your relationship?
Single.
With situationships?
Oh.
Crushes?
Oh my god, this is horrible.
I was like, spit out. No need yet. Not yet. We're gonna decide. You're gonna answer.
I mean, I'll answer.
Okay.
I would answer any questions to get rid of that. Like, that is...
Okay, good. Then who do you have a crush on?
Me? No, I did not agree to name drop.
Fine.
Okay,
Well, I'll guess.
okay. I keep my love life very off social media.
Except your reposts.
You went through my reposts? Stop. If you need to know, like, anything about me, you just have to go through my reposts.
That's why I exactly ran to TikTok reposts, because I was like, we'll find out if she's single or not.
Yeah, I mean, I am single. I got out of talking to somebody, like, gosh, I don't know, like, maybe, like, a couple weeks ago.
Did people guess who it was, or you never soft launched?
Never, nothing.
Okay.
No.
So people don't know this human being.
They probably know him, but, like,
Okay.
not...
Couldn't guess.
Like, I don't know, like,
Okay,
maybe
go
they
ahead
could
and
take
name
it
him.
again. Absolutely not. I will not, because, like, it'll just, like, be, like, a whole, like, I can't. I literally cannot name him.
Okay, we won't.
But, yeah, I don't know. I just, like, I'm not dating anybody because there's, like, nobody, like, that, I don't know. I'm not just gonna, like, date to date and, like, say I have a boyfriend. Like, I want to, like, date somebody because it, like, means something, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just, like, so hard, like, to date at this age. And I'm taking a break for a while. After this last one, I need a break.
I need a break.
I think I need a break.
Do you miss this last one? You have to answer. You don't
Yeah,
have to.
like, I guess. Like, yeah.
A little bit.
Sadly, yes. I
Yeah,
do.
because some of your reposts might be a
It's
little bit
so
of a-
bad. Like, I need to stop, but the repost button is just
No,
so
but
fun.
I repost the same
I'm
ones.
like,
We're
like,
good.
It's just
We're
so
good.
fun.
No, yeah, it's so easy to just.
It's just like
click repost.
little subtle, little subtle.
Okay, but you have a TikTok repost about where it says like put your clothes back on. We're going through all your reposts. So when you like,
Guys, whoa, it's a trend. I don't mean that literally.
but when you like someone, do you stalk everything about like from like their following and like their reposts?
Yes. I like hate to admit it, but I am such a stalker, and it's not in like a way of like being creepy or like I don't know, like not like trusting them or like trying to be like no. I just want to like get to know them.
Get to know them.
And like I don't know, I just think it's so fun because like you can tell so much off of somebody's
Literally, off
repost
of
or
somebody's
just
reposts.
like
Their vibe.
they're just vibe off their like Instagram or I don't know, their TikTok. Like you can tell so much. So yeah.
Certified stalker.
Yes, and then like the thing that like really bothers me is like when there's a repost that I just like can't put the pieces together. I'm just like that's when I'm like, hey, we need to like, what is this?
Yeah.
Like what is this?
How much does it take for you to like someone?
Honestly, like I don't know. I just like somebody who's like nice and has like goals and like has not in like a rude way, but has like their own life and I have my own life, but like we can like get like along like whatever. Because I don't know, I have so much going on. I have such a busy life that I need somebody who like kind of has like a similar thing. So I think like that is like it for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just is like the right person. I don't like everyone for sure. I definitely I'm a little picky, but.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I like you, I like you. And it
Right.
takes me a while to get over it.
Yeah.
Sadly.
If you find somebody first, will you DM them?
Yeah.
You don't care?
No.
If you see someone in person, will you hit on them or you're too scared?
I can't do it in person.
Okay.
It's so bad. I'm like really awkward, but like it's just because I get like nervous. I don't know. Like I can like text or whatever, but also like like when I FaceTime someone for the first time, I'm so awkward and nervous, but like I'll be fine.
We'll get over it.
But no, not in person, but I will DM. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah. Have you ever been in a relationship that never hit the internet?
No, because honestly, I haven't really been in a serious relationship. Like, it's all just been, like...
Fun and games. Situationship
like,
stuff.
yeah, sadly.
Like, you're more heartbroken, though, over the situation.
Yes, because I'm like, why did we never even date? Yeah. And I'm, like, feeling like this.
Yeah, I'm going to jump off a cliff. Yeah.
Like, gotta put a stop to it. We have to end it.
Okay, so you don't have your eye on anybody, technically.
Technically, yeah.
Okay.
We'll just say I don't.
If your, sir came back that you have mentioned at the beginning when you said that you were done with the talking stage, would you fold and go back? Maybe.
Yeah, I probably. Guys, I'm just a normal girl.
I'm just a girl. I'm literally just a girl. It's not that deep. Nothing's that serious.
It's not that serious.
Yeah. I'm right there with you. I know what it's like to fold. Yeah.
It's so bad.
Okay, but you are single.
I am single, so.
Last one. Let's see what it is. Okay. Speaking of repos, just kidding. Just kidding. We're not going through them anymore. We're not going through them anymore. Okay, so obviously you're on TikTok. You know all the trends. Are you listening? So I'm going to do the trends with you.
Okay.
So we'll see if you've seen this one. So if there was a room full of people that you have loved, who would you run to first? You have to name drop them.
I have to name drop them?
No, you can describe them.
God, I can't even
Have you seen that trend?
Yes.
Okay.
Because so funny. I was talking about this with my mom and my friend yesterday or the day before, talking about like all the guys that I've talked to.
Yeah.
And like who I've liked the most, and like we like ranked them with like how much like I liked them. So sadly, I think it would be the first guy I ever had feelings for. Still.
That's so deep because it's like that's the first person you've had feelings for.
It's so bad. Also, can I spit this out?
You're allowed.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How's your tongue?
I'm sorry.
Not great.
That one's rough. But yeah, I think it'll be the first one. Or, oh my gosh, I sound like I'm crying. I promise, guys.
You start sobbing.
I'm like not sobbing over this. Is this. But it'd either be the first guy I ever talked to or the most recent one.
Oh my God, this most recent one.
It's got a hold on me. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the fact that I really could have pictured myself dating.
Text me in a week when you're back together. We'll do a part 2. You're going to explain how you folded and got back together. Okay, so first or last?
First or last. I have to pick?
Yeah, first.
I would say first, but at this point in my life, I don't think I could see myself dating that person, so I think I would say last.
Oh, okay. That's a good answer.
Yeah, I think that was pretty good.
The internet doesn't know the first, you think?
Honestly, maybe.
Oh, okay. Maybe people
They could probably figure it out.
Yeah.
I would think.
Do you still follow the person on Instagram? Okay. We can't go through your following.
No, sorry. Can't go there.
The most recent you follow still?
Yeah.
I'm going to deep dive later. Okay.
It's probably not that hard.
It's going to this pop up for you or something. Okay. Definitely know this one because you've reposted about it. You know, you repost about everything. Okay. You know that hating on me is pointless because all I care about is blank and blank?
Yeah.
People do like obviously shopping and like whatever. What are your 2?
All I care about is like coffee and tanning.
Okay.
Like that's it. That. Like hate on me all you want, but like I really am not paying attention.
Yeah. I'm literally tanning in Hawaii.
Like I really just don't. Like this whole past week that I've been in Hawaii, like literally know nothing that's going on back home. So like I really just don't hate on me all you want.
Yep.
But I'm probably just drinking my coffee on the beach.
Okay, how was Fucker Up?
It was really good. These 2 are horrible. We'll never be eating these again. They tasted like salty.
No, it kind of burns, right?
Like, I'm still sweating. Like, I probably look like so sweaty.
No, you look bronze and great.
Okay, good. Well, it's like a glow.
It's a sour
But like everything else, I kind of enjoyed these.
You didn't even have any face for those ones. It was literally just these and a little bit of 3.
A little bit of this.
Yeah,
but these
3
were
and 4.
good. Like,
Yeah.
I would eat those again.
Yeah.